Hi, welcome to Hands-On with Force Effect and Force Effect Motion. In this series, we're working to understand linkages, and in this part specifically, we'll be using Force Effect to determine if the mousetrap soda popper that we designed in our previous movie will actually work. Let's get started. To begin, we need to return to our design in Force Effect Motion. Here you can see the simple mechanism that we created. In the last video, I mentioned that for our mechanism to work, we need to generate about 5 pounds of force to open the bottle top. To test if our mechanism will generate that force, we need to move the diagram from Force Effect Motion into Force Effect. We can do this by tapping play on the actuator, stopping the motion, and then using the button on the far right of the animation menu to move the file into Force Effect. By tapping the Open and Force Effect button, the diagram is transferred into Force Effect as if it were created here natively. We're almost ready to begin testing our reaction forces. You might notice that our actuator has been removed, and there are a couple things we need to do in order to analyze the design. The first thing we need to do is add a support to the location where we want to evaluate the reaction forces. In this case, we need to add a support at point J, which is where the mechanism will be pulling on the bottle top. The final component we need is a force or a moment to generate the reaction forces. In an earlier series on creating a mousetrap catapult, we calculated the force generated by the spring on our mousetrap. In this case, the spring will generate 1.945 pound-inches of force. We can add that to our diagram by going into the Forces menu, selecting the Moment option, and tapping on point A. We'll enter negative 1.945 as a value, and we'll tap on Done to complete the entry. On screen, at the support we just added, you can see that our mechanism is generating about 2.8 pounds of force at that location. That's below the amount we need, so in this case the design we came up with won't work. So I guess it's back to the drawing board. Now you can test your design as well. Good luck.